Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Fiora Shyvana Dragons today. I'm actually really excited about this deck, but I am a little nervous about how well it will perform. So we'll get into the deck first, and I'll explain how I think it's going to do in the current meta. First off, we have 6 1-drops, which is pretty nice as like a Dragons deck. I usually picture it as a kind of clunky mid-range deck, but we're running 3 Steadfast Elkins as a nice defensive 1-drop, as well as Dragon Chow for the ability to set up our Dragons to get extra Fury Strikes, get the card draw. Feels really good. And into our mid-range game plan, we have things like Petrolite Broadwing, and our dragons like Wounded White Flame and Shyvana. We have lots of support for them. Wandering Shepherd gets equipment, Lodestone, Darken Aegis, we have Esmus. So lots of ways to get our units big and chunky. Fiora is obviously a fantastic alternate win condition, as well as just being a fantastic challenger to help like take out our opponent's key units. Specifically, she kills Vhagar, very importantly, on her own, which is really nice. And having 4 defense means it's kind of difficult for our opponent to kill Fiora, unless they've already buffed up their darkness a significant amount. To go along with that, we have 2 Concerted Strike and 2 Single Combat as our strike spells. And 3 Fish Fight, and 3 Fish Fight, which is obviously a lot of strike spells. Really, really good. Fish Fight is obviously best if you have an equipment on a unit. And specifically, I think this deck is just overall looking to build a solid mid-range game plan around a few units at a time, which makes me a little bit nervous about its standing in the current meta, because over the past few days, as Rise has performed worse and worse and worse, and that's a fantastic matchup for us, people are playing it less. People are instead playing the Leona Kale deck, which is a really bad matchup for us. So I want to see how this goes. Obviously, when you're playing a slow deck like this, aggro unit decks can be a little bit of a problem. But I haven't played against it all that much, so we'll see how it goes. This seems like a miserable matchup for us. Like, absolutely miserable. Although, many decks can't keep up with Rumblevein. Like, what is our game plan even supposed to be here? If we keep a Screeching Dragon, what do we do besides, like, throw it at Rumble and then they just strike him and then we just lose, right? Unless we have our own Spell Shield. I don't think I want Dark and Lodestone in my opener or Guiding Touch. I'll keep Dragon Chow, I suppose. Like, I guess, maybe not. Maybe we have to just go hardcore for, like, getting bigger faster. So something like an early Wounded White Flame, perfect, plus a Wandering Shepherd. Whoa, holy smokes. Okay, those are literally the exact 2 units I was looking for. Okay, I don't know if that's specifically how this deck wants to play this matchup, but just my early hunch. Like, my game plan is kind of, if we can get enough big units that we can put enough pressure on them to avoid a little bit of chunk damage from things like this. But specifically, like, Overwhelm plus Rumble is just going to be a pain, right? It's going to be kind of difficult for us to do much. I'll play Wounded White Flame here, because we have an equipment in hand. And we can get buffed up with Dark and Lodestone really quick. Now, like, this unit's already a problem for our opponent, right? It's not going to be a huge threat against Rumble if they have, like, as, like, a blocker, obviously. So do we want a 4-5 Shyvana? Like, what if we give this thing Scout? Does that matter all that much? Quick Attack, Overwhelm. Well, hold on. Let's think about how much mana we're going to need next turn. We're going to need 5 mana to strike something. Opponent's going to have Spell Shield, so that won't matter. Maybe we'll just try to get aggressive as possible. And that probably looks best if we play Shyvana to give the Dark and Lodestone buff. Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Shyvana's Confront might actually be an ace up our sleeve here. I'm a little spooked about Rumble. Like, I just don't know how well we can handle him with, like, Whirling Deaths and Cataclysms against our own units. So hopefully we get our units out fast enough. Okay. Like, this just looks awful if they have a Whirling Death, right? I guess we go like this. They could kill our Wounded White Flame for free. Not for free, they'd have to use a card, but okay. Like, Cataclysm here just makes us feel so sad, but we just can't do anything about it. We don't have an easy way to pop Spell Shield, right? So we'd probably need like a Single Combat plus Concerted. So what are we looking to do here? Probably just take this attack. We could play Screeching Dragon and hope the Cataclysm our dragon. Or the Challenger Dragon. It doesn't matter because he'll level anyways. So the Screeching Dragon can't even kill him. So if we go here and get the tough, it might actually be difficult for them to kill the Wounded White Flame. Okay. Oh, this is actually kind of nice too. Oh, I forgot I already equipment on him. Oopsies. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how to stop that, right? At a certain point, we just don't have the right interaction tools for this deck, and we already go down to 3. I guess I could have played a bigger unit just in case it had a strike spell like that, like a Cataclysm. Well, we just lose then, right? Like, they just attack with Rumble. So I guess we have to go for a Confront. And just hope this goes through? Because if we let them develop, yeah, like we just can't do anything about this. Alright, GG. That's obviously a miserable matchup. Hello, good sir. I was about to watch your Action Varus video. Then I saw you streaming, so I guess I'll watch later. Yeah. I appreciate stopping in. I always like chatting with everybody. Playing some dragons, so we'll see how it goes. It only has like a 50% win rate on the ladder right now. But it has a few good matchups. Things like Rise. I'll actually check a few others. But it's pretty bad into those aggressive decks. So we'll see how many we run to. Yeah, like this is actually a fantastic matchup for us, I think. Or at least maybe not fantastic, but one of our better ones. Let's check. Yeah, like a 60% win rate. That's pretty decent. This actually looks like a really good hand. I will keep Fiora as a way to try to go after Eye of the Dragon. Dragon Chow. Look at this hand. Very nasty. If I could pick the perfectly ideal starting hand, this would be a Steadfast Alkin instead. Because the card draw is nice, but more importantly, I'm looking for spreading out damage as wide as we can to stop them from being able to like stop our biggest threat with like a single stun. Okay, Wounded White Flame will let us draw 2 here, which is really nice. Do we take our 5 damage if they don't play anything? Okay, they go for the rune anyway. Like if they didn't play anything there and they wanted us to like pass or attack so they could play the Eye of the Dragon afterwards, I think I probably would have just played the 5 or taken the 5 damage. No! No way they're actually going to kill our Dragon Chow. That's so funny. I didn't think about that. I guess that's kind of actually like a really big punish. That's so funny. I'm just trying to be funny, and man, it just absolutely slays my poor little Dragon Chow like that. Guiding Touch. I don't know if that's any good right now. I'd really rather just find an equipment. Something to buff up Wounded White Flame. Like a Dark and Lodestone might actually be really good here. Maybe we just win with Fiora. If I had to give any power, I'd probably put that onto Fiora. I think we're okay to still develop here. What do they do if we develop? I guess they could have a rune, but they wouldn't. They could kick some mana back. But I think we're okay to develop here. We don't need to open attack. All their interactions like fast speed anyways, right? And if they play like an Eye of the Dragon, we would just kill it. So I don't think they're gonna get many blockers down. I guess we could have gone for riposte. on a Fiora, but that seems kind of risky if they have a stun or a recall. This comes down as a 2-2 with tough. I think that's fine. Just try to push some extra damage. Oh, wait, never mind. It's the first time I've seen ally equipped. Sorry, for some reason I thought it was if you've equipped an ally. I'll pull here. If they have a pump spell, that's fine. If not, it gives us something to Guiding Touch, and we can easily strike him later on. Okay, well, they're already down to 10. And they only have 1 rune. Single combat, that's good. Rune Prism. How do we do this? I don't want to use Concerted Strike while I still have Deny or Recalls up. Actually, maybe we can. Let's do this. We'll spend the 2 mana one, so if they even if they recall this, we can just replay it. Hey Max, what's up? How the games go so far? We got absolutely toasted by Rumble Vayne in game 1, and now we're into the second one against Rise, which is a really good matchup for us. We do run at least 1 copy of Expansive Protection, so we do have Spell Shield in our deck. I'll single combat here. I want to do it on Fiora. She'll level up if this goes through. Plus, the Guiding Touches aren't incredibly relevant this game, so cycling them soon feels good. Nice, alright. It's going to be hard for them to... Oh, was that only her first unit? Oh, yeah, because she attacked Rise that first time. Alright, GG. That was obviously a very tough matchup for our opponent. And they were also a very slow start, so good game. Yeah, I think this was Ruben Zoo's deck. He took it to like a 90% win rate to get to Masters. And I also saw Runeterra had a lot of success with it. So I thought it'd be fun to try out. Maybe I think I'm jumping on the Dragon train a little bit too late though, now that Rise is kind of falling out of popularity a little bit. Poppy Galio. Okay. I guess it's kind of like a go big versus go big deck, right? Wow, this hand looks incredibly good. This hand looks really, really good. We can go turn 1 Dragon Chow. Pass on turn 2, go turn 3 White Flame plus Lodestone. I'd like a Challenger to get rid of Poppy. But we have several, so there's a good chance we'll find it. I think I'll take this hand when it's already pretty good. Rank 1 in APEC has over 8,000 LP? Because they have, oh, plus 25, negative 15, really? In even in Masters? That's crazy. Oh, it's a bug. Gotcha. That's hilarious. Alright, there's a Challenger for Poppy. It's a little bit of a problem, isn't it? I'll probably buff this guy up just to get him out of single combat range. But I won't go for the attack, because we lose too hard to a pump spell. Like a Sharp Sight. Even a Troll Chant. That's actually interesting. Oh shoot. Their guys are just going bigger than us, I suppose. It's gonna be a problem. We don't have any quick attack to get its damage down for formidable. Fiora doesn't do too much against it.
Wouldn't be a quest without some danger.
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
I wonder if we should take this attack or block to get it down to an X2 next turn. Probably not. Because next turn we can... Pale Cascade would at least match it. And then make it a little bit bigger. This is interesting. I think I'm going to just take it for now. 2/2 into Pale is better here.
For a worthy opponent.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Because next time we can actually go Steadfast Alchemy plus Aegis plus Pale. That seems good. Yeah, I agree. And it's like we can't force the block even if we do drop it down to an X2 next turn. Yeah, no way he's swinging with Poppy here, yeah. I guess we're a little bit concerned about a Concerted Strike. Okay. Dang, I miss that guy. I haven't seen him in a while. Actually, huge Quietus nerf. Can't kill these guys now. Okay, Darken Aegis. We could put on Fiora. Should become a 4/5. Should become a 5/6. We could go after Poppy and just Pale Cascade here, I suppose. I think I might just save Darken Aegis for Shyvana. And then this way, if I don't take the block, we can just play Shyvana afterwards. And they only have 1 mana. So even if they'd have like a... They'd have to have like a Chain Vest or something to protect these guys if they block. After our Pale Cascade. I might just Pale Cascade... maybe I won't Pale Cascade anyways. Yeah, I think I'll just play Shyvana this turn. Fish Fight, that's really good. That's pretty much our best draw, I think, because it's much more mana efficient than like a Concerted Strike. Oh wait, because this won't take damage from any spells or skills. But it's not the spell itself dealing the damage. Would the Strike spell actually hurt this guy? I have no idea. Okay. Our board's looking pretty threatening here. In a board-based mirror match like this, I'm feeling pretty good. This will deal 6 damage when she... Oh no, she'll deal 3 and then 4. So she'll deal 7 damage. So she'll be out of 13 out of 16 damage to level up. That's pretty good. Then we could Fish Fight to level her up this turn if we wanted. I think I'm clear to play Shyvana here. If they have a strike spell, we kind of die this turn anyways. We don't have any fast speed interaction. So I'll just, like, develop. Don't want them to end the round here. Plus we draw 2, which is obviously very nice. Another strike spell, very good. Challenger's also very good. Because Shyvana can get after one of these guys next turn pretty safely. Should we use a Fish Fight here? I don't know. This guy will become a 7 power. So he'd stay alive, or he'd still kill it through a Sharp Sight, but not a Troll Chant.
Look lively, soldier.
Actually, I just want to see how this works. Okay, so he will take the damage. It's because it's not the spell doing the damage. This makes them so Sharp Sight doesn't work. Okay. Cool. And Shyvana levels. That's very good.
This is my true power.
We could put 2 equipments onto our units next round. Does that really do much at this point other than just the open attack? I feel like we have such a strong board position that developing is just better for us because any unit they choose will just give us more options of how we want to kill their stuff. Man, I haven't played Fiora Shyvana. Well, I don't know if I've played Fiora Shyvana ever. But I haven't played Fiora in a long time. I haven't played Shyvana since Pantheon Shyvana was meta like a year ago. I love that deck. Even though I didn't really like Pantheon. For some reason I really enjoyed the Pantheon Shyvana version. But then once it went to like... What did I go to? Pantheon Taric? Pantheon Yumi. I didn't like Pantheon Yumi. The Shyvana skin, Sussy? What do you mean? This is just the normal one, isn't it? Okay, I'm pretty happy to play Lodestone here. We could give Shyvana Challenger to go after this dude. And still keep up Fish Fight afterwards. Oh, no skin. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I actually don't know. I really don't own a lot of skins or like boards all that much. Ah, GG. I think we had him. That was a good game.
As I expected.
But I wanted to finish that one out. I was actually looking at different card backs. I was looking at like the one like Dragonborn card back or something. Adam, you like dragons? Yeah, it's a cool deck. I like Screeching Dragon. It's such a throwback for me. I loved playing that back in like the beta. Back when I had no idea what card games were really. Actually, hold on there. Let's see. Do I have any? Yeah, look at this. There are 3 of them. I don't have any of them. What a shame. I'll have to break open my piggy bank later. I don't play Shyvana very often, so I don't know if it's the most worthwhile investment for me. Ooh, Ziggs Talia. This could be an interesting matchup. I wonder if there are enough stats on this to actually see yet. It's a 53% win rate deck for us, so maybe it goes well. Very interesting keep. I do like Fish Fight. But I feel like this open hand's kind of meh. I'll probably keep the equipment and Elkin. Can I explain how the deck's working? Yeah, so we have a pretty heavy mid-range game plan with lots of dragons like Wounded White Flame, Screeching Dragon, Shyvana as some of our central units, and Petrified Broadwing, I suppose. He's almost a dragon. He doesn't actually count as a dragon, but he looks like one. And we have lots of support to help set up the damage around them. So things like Esmus, Wandering Shepherd to give them weapons, actual weapons in the main deck. And so we're really looking to build a big mid-game board presence, and then we can use lots of challengers to help control the board, things like Fiora and Screeching Dragon. And eventually we kind of just overwhelm the board state. We have a few strike spells to help keep the board under control as well. I think I'm fine to develop here. They could have like a Rock Hopper. Fiora is mostly, I think, just as a challenger unit. And just like a secondary win con, you're not going all in on Fiora. Wow, that cannot be good for them. Like, that seems like a really miserable stun. That's good. Helps from like a Rite of the Arcane on Fiora. They could play Endless Devout here, and I'll probably just let them attack or whatever. Next turn we get Fiora down. She'll be a 4/5 when she attacks. So they could block, put her down to 2, and then try to kill her off. I guess it depends what they play here. Like if they play Ziggs. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for Fiora. I don't want her to die to like a Pokestick or Rite of the Arcane so easily. I think I'd rather use her as a way to try to go after Ziggs later in the game. But Ziggs levels up. He's a 5 health unit when he levels up. 3 minute 4/5. So I guess we could go like Fiora into Pale Cascade if they happen to develop, but right now I'm just looking like I'm probably just gonna go for Shyvana. Okay. Wow, that's a great draw. I'm definitely tempted to go with Shyvana here. Because that'll turn this dude into a 3/4. Fiora's so tempting too. I mean, they're both a very similar effect here. I guess if we play Fiora, it stops them from developing the Ziggs at first, but then we just, if we go in, we only go after this guy. I guess we can play Fiora and it kind of stalls out their game plan for a turn. We can pass another action by developing the Lodestone. You missed the Mono Ziggs Acolyte deck? I never played it, but I hated playing against it. I've actually seen like 2 different videos lately where people have been playing against it. I was like, I didn't even realize anybody still played it. Yeah, it was a cool. It was awful to play against, but kind of fun playing. Yeah, I agree. It was. Yeah, I'm sure there are some decks like that. Like I love playing Arcane, but I think there are a lot of other people who are not fans. Well, that's a little frustrating. Fiora can't get in here. I think I'm still pretty happy to give her Lodestone though. It just puts her out of range of Rite of the Arcane for now. You hate Acolyte, spamming 1 unit is not fun. Yeah, there's a ton of unit variety in that deck, I suppose is there. It is cool when like random niche decks like that pop up though. But yeah. Like Wastewalker, who plays that card? What? This is such a strange list. Like Wastewalker and Explosive Minefield. I don't see those cards in a lot of lists anymore.
Fire and fury burn in me.
Okay. We could strike here. Fiora would be unequipped. I'm not quite so happy with that while I have an easy landmark on board. So we'll pass. Oh, this is the rank 1 Apex list? That's so funny. Sure. What if I just use the Expanse's protection now? So that she still stays on full health? Because I don't want her to go into range of Pokestick and then have to like Expanse protection of Pokestick. Is this stupid? I don't know. I feel like this is okay. How many other times are you really going to use Expanse's protection in this game? I don't think, like, they don't have, you know, like, any real, like, concerted strikes or anything like that. So I think we're okay to just keep Fiora healthy here. Because she's looking kind of like our win condition here. I think I'm just going to block here. keep this guy low health. Doesn't really matter though. Because next time I was just thinking of going with Fiora after this dude. Not many better targets for spell shield. That's what I was thinking too. Like, I want this guy to be able to die to Shyvana. Because Shyvana will be an X6 when she attacks, once we get the Dark and Lodestone buff. I'm probably just going to actually develop Dark Aegis here, though. Maybe it's better to actually just go Drawl? I forgot you could do that. Because this could go after the Endless Devout and not die. Or we could just sacrifice into the Wastewalker. Spamming stun is not fun either. Oh, it's a Spectre list. What? Okay. Maybe we have to kill that. That's kind of scary too. Spamming stun is not fun either. There are some things I literally hate in this game. Playing around a unit which is not a champion and stunning the whole board. Yeah, I do enjoy when units aren't champions that are good. Like, it's like, somewhat interesting. I know you mean like for example, Safety Inspector. It's like, oh, that's an interesting card. That's kind of a threat. But it would be a little bit annoying when it's like, oh shoot, that's winning the game on the spot, and it's like the whole center of the deck. I do know what you mean about that. So I'm probably just gonna buff up Drawl here into a 5/4. Oops. To kill the Wastewalker for free. Shyvana gets in here as a 4/5, so she won't do much. Okay. But yeah, like Malphite's a stun. It's kind of like one of those things where it just feels like such a lockdown that it's like, oh well, I guess I just like lose now. But at that point, it's kind of you know, so late in the game. It's like, well, if you weren't able to avoid it beforehand, I don't know. It's interesting because like I think overall things like that are so good in Legends of Runeterra. Like it's very engaging still for most time. I was playing Magic the Gathering last night, and it was so miserable this one match I played. I haven't been playing a ton because I'm not a huge fan of the current set, but I do love Magic. I play it all the time on paper or like tabletop with my dad, stuff like that. But I was playing online. I was playing against this control deck that had like the most annoying lockdown cards. Like, oh my gosh, it was literally a best of 3. I lost both games. Both games like combined took like 40 minutes, and I was like, that's so miserable, because it was literally like 4 copies of Destroy All Creatures, 4 copies of Exile All Creatures, 2 copies of Return All Creatures but 1 to the owner's hand. And I was like, this is so miserable. Like, I literally just can't do anything. How could I afford MTG? Are you rich or something? No, I just don't have any other hobbies. And I don't buy the super expensive meta cards, stuff like that, because I don't play in tournaments or anything. So it's mostly like $20 to $50 for a deck for me when I want to play. We're actually kind of in a pickle here, aren't we? Where's Acacia? I'm gonna go here so we can Pale Cascade our Elkin to give him Fearsome.
I have no time for fools.
Actually, what if we go like this?
Fine style. Come, face
You can die, and we'll just go like this. Oh, she'll level, but she'll die afterwards. Well, then what are we doing with our board? This guy needs to die, though. No, single the Shiv. Oh, yeah. You're so clever. Thank you. Wait, how's this? What am I doing wrong here? Is this fine?
your end.
Where's she supposed to go? She still dies, though, right?
Precision and grace. Come, face me.
I think I'm missing the line. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I think I'm missing something. Okay, whatever. Maybe I missed it. Okay, sorry. I missed a lot of messages there when I was trying to figure that out. Oh, you're gonna get into Pokemon TCG this year. That's super cool. I have like I tried dabbling in that a little bit, like the online client a few years ago. I could never really get into it because I played like Runeterra and Magic, and like a third card game was just too much. But yeah, it's just definitely cool. I have a lot of cards. I have like a few like display shelves on my desk actually, where I have a bunch of like the secret rare cards, I suppose they're called. I can't remember what they're even called. Like the full art cards from Sun and Moon sets. I love the Sun and Moon series and the set and the game and everything. Yugi Kaiba format for Leaf. Oh, the best meta decks are like $100 euros tops. Oftentimes like 70 below. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're in trouble for sure. We can kill Ziggs. Sorry, I completely missed that line here. Let's see. 3/3 should block Overwhelm Dude. So I take less face damage. Okay, yeah. You have no cards yet, but you play online? That's cool. Do you use the new client? I've heard no one likes the new client. Could be better to use Fish Fight against the Overwhelm unit before attacking. Ooh, that could have been a good line too. Oh, maybe. Wow, I'm so bad. My goodness, I should have played Petrolite Broadwing first to give him Challenger, and like he would have at least been an X4 afterwards. That's a little annoying. If we went with the Dark and Lodestone, I think we kind of lose here. I think I messed up a little bit. Well, he can't even go after this dude. This is kind of awkward. I think I messed up. Oh, wait. What if I just do this? Just to keep him on board. Just to keep the equipment on him, I should say. And then we can fish fight. You get so many free cards. I kind of had to get the new game. Oh, yeah. But it's annoying when you lose due to a bug. Yeah, that stinks. That's a shame. I'll probably just do this, right? Yeah, that is cool though. I do like the Pokemon game. I don't know if to me it's like the most interesting gameplay of them all, but I definitely enjoy it. For me, it's kind of like when I do make the time, it is an enjoyable like third game. But yeah, it's kind of hard to invest in several card games at a time when you're like have to get all your collection and everything. GG. Yeah, I lost this game. I definitely missed that line you guys were talking about earlier. It was a fun game though, but yeah, I definitely made a few misplays here and there. Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to get involved in the tabletop like gaming community and paper for like tournaments and everything, but I don't know. I went down to one game store a few months ago because I thought for Friday Night Magic it was usually standard, which is my favorite game mode, like my favorite my favorite format. And when I went down there, everyone was just playing Commander and everything, and no one wanted to play with me. So after like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of just like sitting around, hoping to find someone who had a standard deck, and they were all just like playing Commander, I just left, and I was like, okay. And so I never went back. And that was only for Friday Night Magic. I would get like so nervous going to tournaments and stuff. But usually my game plan for keeping up with card games is I'll play all the meta decks and stuff online on MTG Arena. And then for paper and stuff, if I get like a good card, because I usually like to get a few packs, like I might buy a booster box once or twice a year for one of the sets that I really like. And if I get like one of the $50 cards, I'll just sell it and buy a deck with like that $50, right? Varus Action. Okay, I've seen this a bit more recently. This hand looks pretty good too. I'm actually very much a fan of this hand. I'll pitch single combat. We have so many strike spells in our deck. I'd rather look for like one of our more powerful units. I'd like to find an extra unit for the Chime to hopefully hit besides just the Wandering Shepherd. But it's still okay, like a 3/3 is not bad. 3-mana 3/3 that improvises something. But yeah, like my desk, I don't realize how much Pokemon merchandise I have on my desk here. I have a huge Charmander plushie on my desk, and I have a little like cabinet up above my monitor, and there are a whole bunch of like the little tiny Pokemon plushies. Oh yeah, please I hope this Chime hits Fiora. I have like a Breloom and a Torterra and an Empoleon little plushie above my desk. I think we'll take this. Because he'll become chunky next turn. I want to pick up Yu-Gi-Oh again as a 4th game, but it's so complicated and expensive. Yeah, Ooh, that's a pretty good hit too. I still think I'll improvise this turn though, and just start getting him pretty big. Wow, this is a very nice card. Okay. Yeah, I tried quote unquote playing Yu-Gi-Oh when I was super young, like 8 years old. My cousin played it, and I literally don't even remember like maybe like 2 times actually like looking at the cards. But then my dad and I would play, and he always says like, "Do you remember when we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh? We would literally just like put down cards like I thought were cool or whatever. We had no idea what we were doing." But yeah, I guess I'm happy with this attack. If they use like a pump spell, or no, well, they can't because we have quick attack, so we push a lot of damage here, or they have to take a bad block. Yugi Kaiba format's so accessible, it's insane. That's cool. If you can find a local store that has people that play it, it's really nice. I played until 2006 when they made the game, so pay to win. Yeah. Does anyone here play Flesh and Blood? That's another game I really want to get into. Just like casually type thing. I have like some of the starter decks and stuff, and I got like a booster box of like the 1st and 2nd set, but I have no one who plays it. I had my one friend who I got to play Magic for a little bit, but I don't know if he's too into it anymore. This is a little bit of a problem. I guess we could just fish fight, right? Oh yeah, hold on. Actually, unequipping this dude's like bonkers good, because obviously this loses to a momentous choice, but they wouldn't have the mana to, or maybe hopefully they don't have an equipment. But I want to get the quick attack on Fiora. Spell shield. Okay, that's also pretty good. So anyway, even so, we still get the quick attack on Fiora is really good. Flesh and Blood's even more pay to win, I heard. Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't kept up with the I think I'll block here. I don't really care about this guy. And if they attack again, we can just block here and kill it. What I heard from Flesh and Blood, again, I haven't really kept up to it too much, just from like the outside rumors, I suppose, is that there are like 2 or 3 cards that are really, really expensive in a certain list. But then the rest is kind of like you can get for pretty cheap. And so you wouldn't be playing like tier 1 quite as close, but it'd be like, 95% of the tier 1 deck. I guess we lose if the unit if they play Momentous Choice, so I guess there's no need to risk it when we have Fiora next turn to kill it. The 4 damage isn't incredibly relevant in this matchup since it's not like a burn or a reach deck type thing. It's more about the board control. Although I do want to be careful about Overwhelm from Varus. I hate this kind of pricing where the key cards cost a fortune. Yeah. And the staples cost next to nothing. Yeah. Let's see. I'm a little spooked here. I guess a fish fight won't do anything here. They don't run, no, they run Furious Wheeler. That's what it is. Furious Wheeler won't do anything. In order to compete, you have to get the expensive cards. It doesn't matter when I play with friends, but when I go to regional or something, yeah. I'm like such a sucker though, just for like the collecting part of it and the art part of it. Like I'll use a card in my deck like when I'm playing casually if it sucks compared to a card that is like the exact same, just better. Just because I think the art's cooler. You know what I mean? Do I even care to buff this? Like, why don't we just make this guy bigger? Because Fiora's killing this thing no matter what, right? So what if we just make this guy more difficult to deal with? I'm a sucker for shiny cards. Oh, that's a big blowout, huh? Woof. Wow, now I really wish I gave Fiora the extra health. Dang it. Okay. I'm a sucker for shiny cards that make Yu-Gi-Oh so appealing. I agree. I love like the full art card things for Pokemon. Oh man, they're so pretty. Well, this is really awkward. We don't have any strike spells in hand. What if I go Wounded White Flame. Plus an equipment this turn. So I'll go Lodestone. No, I'll just make it difficult for them to kill this thing. They have to have another freeze to activate it. Then we can play Wounded White Flame plus another equipment. The next turn we can play Shyvana plus the Wandering Shepherd, and I think we're looking a little bit better. Man, that freeze really got us, didn't it? Poor Fiora. Thought she was gonna do well for us this game, but kind of threw her under the bus. Well, I don't have a freeze now, so what is this? What is the point of this? Do they just want to kill it since they don't have a good defensive option for it? I'm okay with this block though, because that's their only threatening unit. And if we get like another 3 units down here. Oh, that was Swinging Glaive. I don't know what I thought what that weapon was. That's still fine. If they have to equip on this dude, I'm kind of fine. But yeah, we'll play Wounded White Flame and start buffing up its Faded. I actually made a second lore account to get a full prismatic collection in Skins. Made it with a VPN from Turkey because the prices are less than half. That's so funny. Oh, they have another attack here. So this bumps it up to 6. But this will bump it up to 6 with Tough. I think that's fine. I'll probably just end up playing the Wandering Shepherd on Shyvana next turn anyways. Or the Quick Attack on Shyvana. So I'll just make this guy really hard to kill. Grinding for cards is kind of fun. Dude, I totally agree. I really wish like I kind of had that feeling in LOR where it's like, for me at least, the experience in LOR is that the cards are so much easier to get than in Magic. And so that kind of makes that feeling of being like, ooh, I can't wait to try to like build my next deck. Because at this point it's literally just like, anytime I ever want, I can just build a deck. Which is also nice, because like, when I'm trying to like play at the top tier of like trying to qualify for tournaments or whatever, it's nice to not have to worry about that. But yeah, there's something kind of novel about like looking for the new cards too. So we can go Shyvana and keep up Fish Fight for an action, but I really do want to play the Quick Attack weapon here. We get hardcore punished if they have another freeze though. Okay, Fish Fight, we'll know beforehand whether or not they have another freeze. Like before we attack. And I'm kind of thinking that's the play here. If we go Fish Fight here and they don't have the freeze, we get to swing with both things. I guess I could also Furious Wheeler. But if we use Fish Fight right now, he gets bumped up too fast before for the Furious Wheeler. Call me crazy, but I think that's better than the weapon. Because I don't want to put on the weapon and then swing in and get frozen again. I'm back. I had to leave to try something at Destiny and lost. Dang. That sucks. I had a little Halo phase a few months ago. I played a lot of Halo Infinite. My dad and I watched the show, and then my mom and I watched the show. And I was in such like a Halo craze. I read like the first 2 Halo books too. Do I like Mono Shurima? No, that's one of my absolute least favorite decks in the game. I don't think I've ever actually played it, but I have a horrendous win rate against that deck on like any deck. I cannot beat it. Well, this is a little curious, huh? If we go on like this, Shyvana dies. If we go on like this, our big dude dies if they have a momentous choice. I don't think they have it. There's actually probably a good chance they have it. But I'm okay with taking the trade, because then we just get to redevelop with Harazi and Wandering Shepherd. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's one of those things. Excuse me, sorry. I talk so fast. It's one of those things I haven't actually tried the deck. Ooh. No Rider Negation? I'm okay with unequipping here because we can just get Jral in hand, and this guy's huge anyways. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like I said, I haven't played the deck. I just had so many bad memories of losing against it that I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. It's a cool idea though. It is a novel deck. I do like it in terms of like a gameplay design standpoint. Well, Varus is dead. That's really good. Like, it drops a line next turn. So what if we just go Jral and equip him with a quick attack?
I will end their cyclical war.
I don't care if they buff this thing up. I can still take another hit here.
That's right. Run!
Because we just kill it for free next turn, right? At least that's the hope. Another freeze obviously makes us a little sad, but... What if we just kill it right now? Just to be safe, so next turn we just play Harazi. And then... they don't have a huge weapon that can kill our units anyway. Like if they happen to have a freeze. Because then if they have a freeze, if we lose 2 of our units... Ah, jeepers. Maybe I was just so cautious. I'm so scared. I'm such a scared player. I'm like too terrified about them having an answer next turn. Because like next turn if we play Harazi, they could finally find a Furious Wielder or a freeze. And we look a little sad. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'm going to be bold and put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to play Harazi next turn and just take the damage. Wait, what? Why'd you go there? I suppose they know this thing's gonna die. Alright, Harazi, do your thing. Don't let me down now. Shyvana hopefully will level this round. I love card sleeves, both in game and in real life in cards. I'm a sucker for the cards, card sleeves as much as like anything else. Varus. Okay, that gets me a little spooked. Maybe they're just desperate for blockers. When I play equipments, I forget they can be used. Yeah, literally, the whole entire stream today, I was like, oh wait, that's right. This could be like Jral or something. That probably came up in one of the first 2 games, honestly, and I didn't even think about it. Okay. I really, really want to kill Varus here. If they have a freeze... I wonder if this will go after Harazi first. Or if it'll freeze Jral and then Jral, right? You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna go like this. This way, no matter what, they can't freeze this with Unforgiving Cold. I'm okay with losing our Wounded White Flame. The rest of our board's so nasty. Oh, right, spells that cost are super expensive too, so they can't even freeze us. I forgot about that. I don't know if that would have made a difference, but... I don't know what I'm doing. I lost Shyvana this way. Man, I don't know why I'm missing so many weird lines like that. Oh well. Actually, don't we just die? They just attach the Varus equipment to something. The next time we just die. Dang it. Okay. I guess we could still find Concerted Strike or a single combat off the top. I don't think there's anything I could have done there to win the game anyway. But I think I used that combat wrong. I was supposed to, I think, pull Geralt into the fearsome thing, and then just make them block awkwardly with Varus. Because I just go like gem plus some other spell maybe, and we just kind of die. This deck looks fun, but somehow can't finish the game. Yeah, it's definitely struggling to get over the top here. Usually our best way to finish is like Shyvana strikes, but like no overwhelm stuff's a little awkward. We just get so many big units, but no. Finishers, yeah. Like our board is so nasty right now, but we don't really have. I don't know. Maybe I played this game wrong too, but.
What good is mercy? Infinity.
Rats. Yeah, I feel like I should have won that game. We were so far ahead for like a really long time in this game too, when they only had like that 3-1 Forsaken Bakai. But I guess I threw out my units really awkwardly, didn't I? Several times. I think that was a user error. I don't think that was the deck being bad. I think I just made several misplays. Like, wasn't this the game where I lost my Fiora in a stupid block? Or something like that? Oh yeah, because like the freeze got us early on. And then obviously like 2 Varuses is just hard for us to interact with that late in the game when we're already out of resources. And so here's Zera. Adam, you got your wish, right? 2 challengers here is nice. Mono Shiva, let's go, yeah. What does this hand do for us? It's kind of slow, so I'll probably just pitch Screeching Dragon and Fish Fight. Look for our more aggressive stuff. And then Fiora can be our way after Zera. Restoring Sun just feels so good. Does Broadwing kill any of their important units? Like, they just get, like, Soothsayer's like a 1/4. I want to play Broadwing here in case we draw a 3-mana unit. 2 or like that. Or 2-mana or 3-mana unit. Yeah, I literally don't think I've ever played a single game of Sundisk. Because, like, I just had so many bad memories, heck yeah, of losing to it that I didn't want to play it. Because I was so bitter, you know what I mean? Wow. I don't know if this is a good start for them or not. They're going to have a ton of cards, but they're falling pretty far behind on board. I'd love to find a Wandering Shepherd, Shyvana, or any of our equipments. Because Fiora's nice, but she kind of dies right away to a Ready Arcane at the moment. You know, they say it helps you play better against things if you play it yourself for a bit. Don't start, you'll pressure me into playing it now. You're absolutely right, though. You're absolutely right about playing it if you don't know how to beat it. If you can't beat them, join them, right? Maybe it's time for the Monoshima arc. Yeah. Shepherd unit? Oh, the Rockray Shepherd? Yeah, that's a good point.
If it was important, they should have built it better.
Okay. That's a little bit of a problem for us. We can't really kill that thing very efficiently at the moment.
I'll drag you out of there if I have to.
What if I just play Fiora and use Fiora to go after like the Clockling next turn? Or the Desert Naturalist?
They would fall by my blade.
We can take 5 damage from this dude. Hope you play it and upload it to YouTube. Yeah, okay, I'll think about it. Heck yeah! Okay, I'm gonna slam this on Fiora right away, because I don't want her to die to the Ready Arcane. We could even get her leveled up this turn if we want. I don't know if that's the play, but we could go like kill something and then fish fight, or fish fight, or just like kill something and then fish fight. Yeah.
Watch out for the rock dudes, you maniac! They better watch out for me!
I think I'm just gonna throw our Petulant Broadwing under the bus here. Or should I just kill the rock cover? Because I want to be able to swing in like this, right? I think I'm okay with them taking this block because I want to clear their board of units. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I want them to leave units alive for Fiora to kill. Because like now afterwards we can go fish fight under this dude if we're desperate. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'd want to keep this for Zera. Zera. I think I'm just going to do this right now then, right? Actually, we don't even need to unequip her. But I think I do want to unequip her because I want to be able to reattach the equipment to get her extra health. Yeah, okay. Alright, well now Fiora's level. Like, that's in itself a problem for our opponent. If we find another threat here, like a Shyvana soon or something, or literally like even like a Pale Cascade just to get this guy buffed up more, I'd be feeling much better because we can't block this guy or Grumpy Rock Bear very well. I guess we could use Concerted Strike this turn too, that's pretty good. Then I think we start with Concerted Strike, right? For 2 mana, I don't think they have any way to stop it. Because I can't run like Expansive Protection, right? Hourglass is 3 mana. And it'll get our Faded Trigger finally. Pretty sure we're safe. Yeah, I can't afford Zanya or Negation, so I think Xerath just dies here. And then we can use single combat on the Clockling, and we just win with Fiora, right? Yeah, hold on a second. I think we just won with Fiora against Sundisk. Let's go! I finally found my only deck that I could beat Shurima with. GG! Alright, Fiora pulling through. Look at that. That's so cool. I love that animation, man. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see if we can finish out with another win. I used to play Fiora Shen a lot. I think it was actually like one of the very first Legends of Runeterra videos I uploaded. Tenga. Did we play against this guy today? Or was it yesterday? I'm pretty sure I recognize that name though. Nora Zoeheimer. Fear animation is significantly better than Rise's kill. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Plus Fiora has good voice lines. I find Rise to be annoying. Breaking the Vitals is such a nice call to League. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I think Legends of Runeterra does such a cool job with like unique gameplay mechanics like that, and like I don't know, I think it's really cool. You love Rise? I'm just hating your guys' deck list today. Are your guys' favorite decks? I'm sorry. No, yeah, it's a cool archetype. It's not personally my thing, but I don't know. I find him kind of dopey with how often he just says the voice lines. Like if they were less often, but I feel like he says it every time you play a card. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the voice actor's good. I just find the voice lines to be like so frequent. It's kind of like funny. I like Rice's voice actor just as leveled up in Exodia a bit. Like I don't know. I find like the one voice line like, "I am Rise and I am the Rune Mage." I just find it kind of tacky, kind of like Tristana, like I'm Tristana and I take point. You know, I just find those kind of like, I don't know. I think they're funny. I don't think they're like they're stupid. I just think they're kind of like funny and odd. I don't know. Dark Ages, that's good. How do we do this? We could just play Broadwing. Next turn we play Wood and White Flame. Turn 4 we have 4 mana. We could play Dark Ages plus single combat that turn. That seems good. Like I thought Bandle Tree was an interesting win condition. It was annoying like when it was super good, but like they come up with a lot of really interesting like unique alternate win conditions. I wonder if we should just single combat this turn with our Broadwing. I guess we get kind of no, even if they have Purpleberry Shake, we're fine. Because the next turn we'll have 4 mana. We'll have 5 mana, so we'll still have enough for White Flame plus single combat. Do we kill Nora or Zoe? Or, yeah, I think it's probably Zoe, right? We just have a bigger board presence than Nora's portals. I love all Exodias. When Heal first came up, I played a lot. I do think Tom Kench Soraka's cool. I'm not a huge fan of the Galio Soraka, but I do think TK Soraka's cool. Starspeed's kind of lame, but I guess it's kind of needed for Soraka decks. Yeah. Yeah, Soraka wouldn't be very great otherwise, I suppose. Yeah, you can't kill the opponent otherwise. I guess that way you'd have to do like Galio Atrocity decks, you know? Okay. I think Wood and White Flame plus Dark Ages is pretty good here. And Fishfight's also a fantastic draw. Even like Zoe's level up. I think that's such a cool condition too. I don't know. They have lots of like cool unique mechanics. They ran many more from this deck, right? I'd have to imagine. If it was just Nora Zoe, I think it was like an elusive aggro deck. But with Heimer, I imagine they play some expensive spells. Oh wait, I don't know. I thought we had Darkened Lodestone. That'd be much better. So in that case, I'm gonna have to put this on the Broadwing so it doesn't get hit by a Poke Stick or Group Shot and it won't be able to kill Zoe. Or excuse me, Nora. Because if they play a spooky unit right here, we can just wait till next turn to equip this. Oh, shoot! Wasn't expecting that one. But 5 mana onto our 2 mana unit isn't the worst thing in the world. That shouldn't be a huge problem for a while. The nice thing about Fish Fight when we have our Wounded White Flame equipped is that like we don't even have to unequip him because he'll already have tough and he'll just get the Fury stacks back. So we won't even need to like worry about that. We could play another draw next turn too. I'll probably play Dragon Child plus White Flame next turn. I think I want to get this guy equipped. So we can go Petrified Broadwing plus Dragon Child this turn into White Flame next turn with Darken Aegis. And then hopefully at that point the Wounded White Flame just go out of hand with Tough and Fury and Faded. The portals seem like they'll be too tiny. And we'll have a challenger too.
Ooh, the suspense is terrible. I hope it lasts.
I love the Dragon Child's little like squeaks. Heck yeah, that's a draw too. Why not? If we play Screeching Dragon, they can't play anything else. We just get a huge attack. Plus we draw 2 cards. And that'll be huge. I guess if we do this, it's probably the same. It'll draw us 2 cards but keep a fish fight. It just won't have Challenger. Because then yeah, then we can't kill Heimer. Well, no, we could kill Heimer, because either with Fish Fight or the Dark Aegis. So I think we're fine if they develop Heimer. So this is kind of like where you were saying earlier, the deck just doesn't seem like it has a great way to close out the game. I feel like this is going to go on for a very long time. Like we're just gonna have to ram our heads against a wall of all these little units until eventually, hopefully, they just run out, or they like go over the top with like finding elusives or something off Nora portals. But I guess if we just like kill their champions, eventually we just win out. Hopefully, we have 3 strike spells in hand, so we're kind of equipped for that. I probably won't equip. Yeah, they should feed our Fury massively. Exactly. Our units are just gonna get huge for them, too huge for them to deal with. I'll go like this and not activate the faded triggers this turn, just for the sake of keeping up Fish Fight in case I want to develop Heimer post combat.
Make it worth my while. Not my first gunfight.
And if they mini-morph our units, they'll come back as a 3/4 with Tough, which is still pretty difficult for their portals to deal with. What if we don't even use this second Dark Aegis and we just try to use it as a draw later on?
Son of a...
If they give us an action, then now I'll equip the Broadwing, I think. Because that's still a pretty annoying unit to go after their Nora each turn. Heck yeah. Level Shyvana. Now we just start getting the Strafing Strikes, hopefully, on attack. That's pretty big. I'll play Shyvana first. No, I won't. I want to see if they have anything else to do. This guy has 5 power already. I'll get this guy buffed up more. And then we can play Shyvana post-combat, so like maybe they tap below Minimorph. Although they'll have Minimorph next turn if we open attack anyway. So I don't think it particularly matters how we go about this sequencing. And we keep a fish fight in case they play Heimer. Wait, what am I doing? Maybe we didn't even need to... Wow, that's actually really bad. We don't have equipment on this thing. Oh no. Do we literally just have to go like this? I guess. That's a card? Was not expecting that. Holy smokes. Oh, baby.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
I don't even know if Fiora's the right play there, but it's uber fun, so I'm going to play her. Because we get another strike when we attack with Shyvana. If they don't minimorph her right now. Okay. Because, I mean, it's a pretty decent win condition in this deck. Like, they have to burn mini-morphs on her type thing. Because she just kills all the Leto stuff so easily. I'm not sure what this 3-mana spell could be here. Just a pokey stick. Okay. Do we want to risk losing Fiora here? Maybe we don't even risk losing her. What if we just go like this? Because I don't want her to die. She's one of our best strike units for a Concerted Strike next turn if they have a Heimer. This way, if we lose a unit, it's only the mini-T. I think we can keep Fiora a little bit healthy for now. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe we just like throw her under the bus. Like if we pull here and pull here, then they just block with the 05 over here and they take 5. Like this, that we get this way we get rid of 2 units anyways without losing our Fiora. And then they're kind of desperate to play other units to stop our next attack. Okay, so this round we have Screeching Dragon plus Concerted Strike. White Flame's good. This guy does nothing. He just feeds our Fury procs. We're 1 minute short of being able to play all 3 this turn. Oh, please don't go to my Concerted Strike. Rats. Okay. Well, I'll just buff up our Fiora first. That seems really good.
Anyone seen any sheep around here?
I was hoping for Scout. They can never attack. They're kind of just like stalling out at this point though, right? Oh no.
I think I'm quite ready for a new
Well, hopefully she just dies on our open attack. They don't have too many portals in deck. Okay, yeah, no portals in deck. They just are gonna get 1 draw, hopefully.
we go.
They gotta have like a Portalpalooza, so maybe they'll find some big scary units. Which makes me scared to attack with anything that's not a challenger. I'll throw this guy away now to kill the 3-1, because I want to get the Giral rather than the Broadwing. And I can go here, because they can't pokey stick their own unit to stop her slay. And then kill Nora over here. And we just keep this back, I suppose. Okay. I think we might end up losing this game if they find a Heimerdinger soon, or if they hit some crazy bonkers units off of Nora. I guess these Yordle swarm decks are just too swarmy for us to really push through, huh?
This is destiny.
That was their second Nora, right? Whoa. Okay, well I don't have to play anything this turn. We can just let them do their thing.
I should stamp you out like the insect you are.
You can play 3 cards with Treasure Trash, right? Yeah. Challenger could actually be interesting. Dang, okay.
Remember the objectives. Make the Empire proud.
There's no way we're losing to, like, elusive here, are we? If they find, like... Huh. Okay. Fish fight's interesting. That's actually pretty good. They can't really attack with anything on the ground. We'll just kill it with Fiora, hopefully. But we're not killing them next turn. Like, they just need to keep this thing alive.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything. The stars illuminate all.
This still represents Concerted Strike, as well as Fish Fight. Fish Fight on Harazi's nice. If they play Heimer at some point. Maybe we have to kill a Nora if they have a third Nora. I don't know.
Our legacy lives on.
That's fine. Oh, it has Challenger. That's right. Okay, so not so fine. I forgot about that. Okay. Oopsies. If I remembered that, I wouldn't have played Draw on that last turn. But I guess we lose our Fiora. If they wanted to. Yeah, dang. Okay. Getting hit by the portal's pretty hard here. Maybe they're killing this because next turn we can't pull this with Fiora. Is what they're thinking. Interesting. I wonder why they did that.
And grace.
Okay. I like that card. What are the odds we get Puff Cap lethal next turn?
Too easy.
Okay, I'm just going to kill as much stuff as possible So our open attack represents lethal. I want to get Fiora also as a level up condition just in case, or a win condition in case they have something else. We have 6 units. They have 7 portals though. So maybe we're not actually winning this game unless we get another Fiora lethal. But you'll get Spell Shield. And we have Concerted Strike. Okay, there's no way we lose this, right? There's no way we lose this. And then hit a single portal.
Try me.
We have to attack with Razi first, even though we get lethal that way. Wait, will it still go Fiora's level animation? Oh, okay, I was wondering if it would. Okay. What a game! Wow, I didn't know if we'd get through that. That was a lot of crazy portals and collections and stuff. That was fun. That was a fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun talking with you guys about the card games and everything too. Woo, look at that. Finished positive too, baby. I think we only finished 1 game positive, right? Actually, let me check. But that was a lot of fun. I'm not sure if the deck's the best right now for climbing, but I certainly had fun with that. Let's see here. Where's OBS? Okay. Pop. And where's my lower master tracker? Yeah, here we go. Okay. 7 games. We went 4-3. That's not too bad. I mean, that's positive. I don't know if that's the best, but it was fun. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with some more Legends of Runeterra. I'm not sure what deck I'll play. I'll consider Sundisk. I wouldn't get your hopes up though. I might maybe at some point, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys have been enjoying. I also want to play the gauntlets, like the tournaments at some point now. I haven't done that at all yet. I have so many shards to burn, and I want to play in the tournaments and stuff. So, oh, that's right, the Daily Rumble Unlimited Champion format ends in 4 days. I'll probably play once the Unlimited Champions format ends, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're on Twitch, thank you so much for stopping by. I always upload the VODs to YouTube in case you miss one. And if you're on YouTube, come say hi. We have so much fun. So I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll catch you around.